But I just want to say, man, I asked this guy earlier what was his highlight, and he said hanging with the city refs. Welcome back to another episode of City Refs, the unofficial officials. I'm your boy Mondo. We have Varsity Dan, and we have two new guests here. We have my buddy Saul and my buddy Steven here. Welcome on the pod, boys.
Thanks for the invite.
Glad to be here finally.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone's calling, and we have we ran out of city refs. Yeah,
we're famous.
We have a caller. Put him on.
Put that ticket on mine.
So we ran out of city refs beer here. So we gave our last one to Saul here. He hasn't tried one yet. What do you think about it?
It's really good, refreshing, good summer beer. Definitely, I can drink a few of these.
Yeah, any time of the year, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Any time of the year.
You only drink it in the summer? What the
Oh, man. But we wanted to get to, like, how we met, because obviously this is a soccer podcast, and we all met, like, through soccer, right? So I met you back in the day.
Oh, man.
Veta?
Yeah, Veta. Just...
We were on different teams.
Oh, yeah, different teams, and I caught on to you guys' scheme of the whole group wearing the same color. And I lived like 2 minutes away from there, so I would just sneak up there, take a peek. All right, they're wearing red, run home, get a red shirt, show up. And that's how we finally got on the team with Mondo. And there I was talking to him for a whole hour in Spanish during the game.
Oh, my.
And he just randomly just stops, turns around, walks over to me because I was playing defense, and says, "Hey, man, I don't know nothing that you're saying." So I was like, "Man, I've been talking to you the whole game in Spanish."
I'm pretty sure it was like weeks of that. Yeah. And I just never said anything.
And finally just comes up to me and says, "Hey, dude, I don't speak Spanish."
We became friends ever since.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh, man. And just a side story, too. So we actually started talking, what was it, Show Me's? That place got shut down in Fairview.
Yes.
So I was sitting there at one table with, Abby, who's my now wife, and he was across the restaurant with Ashley, who's now his
my
wife. But, we were kind of eyeballing each other, and we're like, I think I know that dude.
and then, later on, we linked up, and I was like, "Hey, was that you at Show Me's?" "Yeah, that was you." It's just... It's such a coincidence.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
We were there with our now wives.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Yeah. And then Saul, I met you, SIUE Club Soccer.
SIUE Club Soccer, yeah. You, I think I was already on the team. You were trying out that year, and gonna raise his little ego a little bit. His tryouts were really good, and we're trying to decide who to cut. And Zach Elliott's like, "Hey, you and that Mondo guy had a good connection." I'm like, "Yeah, he scored like 3 or 4 goals. We got to put him on the team." So that's how we met, and rest is history.
What's funny about that, dude? I was so out of shape, so I'm like, dude, I got to put it all on the line for these tryouts because I can't
back
move.
Then?
Yeah, I was because I was like 1-2 years into college.
Yeah,
I'm just messing.
Yeah, so I stopped playing ball. Oh, this game back then.
Danny, I gave him some good assists though.
Did you?
So.
Yeah, he made it easy. He made it easy. And then, how did you guys meet?
So, I mean, we grew up in the same
town.
Yeah, so, but we disconnected for a long time,
time.
But I think I met you. We went golfing that one time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so golfing.
And that's how we met back again, golfing.
Yeah.
And
golfing.
And you broke your driver on the first drive.
Oh, yeah, he's known to break some clubs.
Yeah, I broke a driver and a 9-iron.
Oh, yeah, because you still don't have it.
Oh, and I broke my sand wedge.
Yeah, this dude, he went through a bag already.
all in the front 9.
That was in one round.
Oh, man. But it's crazy how, ball just brings everyone back together.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter when. But moving on to the city stuff, right? Because these two guys, unlike us, season ticket holders. So you want to tell us about that process?
Yeah, we have a group of 5 of us in the group. We all decided if we wanted supporters or seated. What's funny is these guys didn't want to stand the whole time. They're like, "No, not supporters, no." And I'm like, "Guys, it will be fun. The atmosphere is going to be awesome. Let's just get what we get." And I was like one of the few that got the first timestamp. And I'm like, well, we can either stand or lose and not get any tickets. So they're all like, oh, you know what, whatever, that's fine. We'll get some supporter sections. And now they all love it. Like, they're like,
Yeah.
we get seated seats. They're like, no, I want supporters. I'm like,
Yeah,
told you guys.
Because you have 2 on like the south end,
We
right?
have 2
And then
on
you
the
guys
south
have
end.
4 in the supporter.
4 in the supporter, yeah. So basically, out of the 5 people in the group, everybody's always going to a game. So
Right.
everybody always has a ticket to a game.
Yeah, and what's nice, because obviously tickets are crazy expensive. You know, we mentioned we're not season ticket holders. So when one of you guys can't go, you guys usually give it to us, which, you know, we're grateful for.
Yeah, we'll offer it to our friends. That was a deal. Just, hey, if one of us can't go, offer it to our group first. If they can't, then, you know, we got you guys, our buddy Miggs, and, you know, our wives too. So shout out to our wives.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us go to all these games.
Oh, I know, yeah.
I only took 1 to 1 game. So,
Yeah, my wife, she's not very happy about that either.
Yeah,
Well, it's hard, you know. The demand is so high, and
Yeah.
sometimes they gotta sit in back. You'll get there.
Yeah, my wife always says, you never take me to any games. You always take Daniel. I'm like,
Hey.
we have a podcast.
This is work.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
said.
work. There
When
you
we went
go.
to the City 2 game, we brought our wives. I was like, let's bring your wives to work day.
Yeah.
But it was fun. But getting back on it, we want to talk about the benefits because a lot of people are trying to get, you know, season tickets, right? Can you explain like what benefits come with having it?
yeah. So the supporters benefits. Any away game, you can request tickets for any away game, so that's pretty nice. Unfortunately, like the Chicago, Kansas City, Nashville, all the closer games, you're probably not going to get, you know, that demand's high, so
Right.
you're probably not going to get on those. But our buddy Todd, he got tickets to Toronto, so he was at the Toronto away game through the city, I guess, our city rep. So
Yeah, and then you get like early access, right?
early access, yeah, pre-sale codes to any games like the Gold Cup, Leagues Cup, and playoffs. I imagine
Cup,
you get,
yeah.
you know, if
First
we make
dibs.
playoffs, yeah,
Yeah.
knock on wood.
Anyways, so we're getting into it. Like you mentioned, the Leagues Cup, Open Cup. What was the other one? Gold Cup.
The Gold
So
Cup.
I mean, it's been pretty exciting having all of those games here at our stadium. Like, what are your thoughts, Steven?
Oh, for sure. You know, bringing all that international cup play into St. Louis, I think, really boosted the fan base and got everybody just behind City, and then now on top of that, behind the United States C team, you would say. And
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it was still a great crowd, always a great turnout every game.
Yeah, and I would say, what do you think was the best one? Have you been to all of them? Leagues Cup, Gold Cup, Open Cup?
And the women's, remember the women's came here too.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right. I didn't go to.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to that
Yeah.
one. I
That
wanted to.
No.
That was a little bit more
But we'll
kids.
still
yeah,
keep that as like
Yeah.
international.
Correct.
Okay, so what do you think? Have you been to all of them? Because I've been to Gold Cup, Leagues Cup. I didn't go to Open Cup, but you did.
Right.
Yeah, I think I've been to all of them. Yeah, I think the best atmosphere was the Leagues Cup was awesome. You know, America fans there.
But yeah,
there was
but
a
it's
lot of.
But it was like
That was insane.
filled with
Oh.
America fans. I was surprised. I thought when I walked up there, I thought it was going to be a lot more City fans.
yeah,
I thought there was going to be more America fans. So honestly, though, like if you looked at the stadium, it was mainly City fans, which is a good thing because if you look
I
at some
didn't
of these
think so.
other
That was
games,
crazy.
no, if you look at some of these other games, it is literally
more.
like Houston, like it was like just the other team.
Yeah,
Like they
And-
were playing away.
In Chicago too.
What was that game?
oh, you mean in Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Yeah, they have like 5 people in their stands.
I mean, I mean,
Hey, that's
but it was a full stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
until
know, so that's
Messi goes
crazy.
there.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
first sold out crowd probably in a while.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
but-
still crazy because then even then there were so many more Miami fans and Messi fans than
Yeah.
Houston
But
fans.
I know what you're saying. Like, there was more City fans for the America game, but the America fans were loud.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
you
was a
felt
lot
their
of
preference.
Yeah,
there was a lot.
They were
There was a
the
lot.
first time
yeah.
we actually got to hear, you know, an opposing supporter section
Correct.
because typically you don't hear them.
Yeah.
'Cause I think when I got there, didn't they march in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They had-
they
I
had
know, I
a
was like,
supporter
wow.
supporter group march. Yeah,
I mean, it was a good atmosphere. It was crazy.
there was a few thousand,
Yeah, for sure.
but there's tens of thousands at some of these other games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think that's a difference.
I think that was the first like beating that I was there to witness. Like
Yeah, we
four.
got we got slapped around pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That was. My dad was happy, but
I mean, I was happy with the 1-0 halftime because it could have been ugly.
Yeah.
Oh,
From the
100.
from the start, and I was just
It could have been 8-0.
Yeah, it was insane. And then, as the fans know, one of our producers, Lalo, he's an America fan, and he was sitting right behind us in the supporter section in disguise. So every time America would score, I'd be like, "What's this guy doing?"
now we know how Chivas fans feel.
whoa, easy.
Yeah, our other producer, Marco, he's a Chivas fan, I'm assuming, and then Steven, he's a Chivas fan. He's dancing behind the camera right now. yeah. Luckily, he's behind the camera.
All love.
But oh man, but let's get into the highlights. What have been your highlights of the season so far?
Man, I really like the defense, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess I'm
Watts?
just more of a defensive-minded guy that, Watts has picked it up a lot. And funny thing about that, when Mondo got that Watts jersey on the Germany game,
yeah,
right?
yeah, the last
when they
MLS
played
Next Pro, yeah.
Bayern Leverkusen, and he got it, and he was so psyched, and here I am like, dude, relax. It's just a City 2 player.
Yeah.
And then like 2 days later, this dude makes it to the first team. And I said, oh, wow, here I was hating on this guy. And so I'm glad to see him out there. And, I really enjoy watching him develop as well as the rest of the team. And I really like our young, talented team, to be honest with you. I mean, of course, you got your senior guys in there, Lau and Berkey. And, of course, hopefully they show leadership to the next group of guys that come in.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
I really like Berkey. He's been awesome, and I think he could have played in Europe still. So I think Berkey is the best player. I think without him, I don't think we're in first place. So that's just my opinion. But yeah,
I'd agree with that.
No, there's some facts to that.
sure. Yeah.
Just based on like some of the goals saved or whatever,
big time saves.
he
had,
has
yeah.
actually. I think they said he might have impacted like 4 or 5 games, which means,
That's huge.
we,
points.
we don't win
Huge
those
points.
games if it wasn't for him.
But look back at Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, we ended up tying that. People were like, "Man, we should have got the win." Which I mean, if you're fighting that long, yeah, you should have.
We should have lost that
yeah,
game.
we should have lost.
Yeah, 5-1.
Yeah, and the other one that I really enjoyed, Big Sam.
Coming back from loan.
He's been awesome, and I think he played well with against Club America. When he came in, he
Yeah.
had some possession in the box and stuff, but it's
That was one of my gripes with that match was the roster. You kind of had a hot hand going in, and then you don't go with the hot hand.
yeah.
But looking back now, giving those guys some rest, letting them.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
I mean, go back to, our interview or our sideline sit down with Lindsay. We don't know what the coaches know. So
Yeah,
it's kind of
exactly.
Right.
So I mean, that was a good point. But now, what about from a fan experience highlights?
I would say that the first game, we hung out with the St. Louligans and the Shafley
yeah,
party. And
yeah.
there was probably 400 people, 500 people in that area.
Oh, no doubt.
And then all of a sudden, we were with the Santos group earlier, and they come marching up, and we were trying to get up to the front. So we hopped in with Santos, and we got to pass 300 to 400 people on front.
And they're just high-fiving us.
Yeah, they're just
like,
high-fiving.
oh, man,
Yeah,
let's
way to
go.
cut in
And I was
line. We
like,
just
man,
cut all these people.
I thought this was the beer line. I don't know where we're marching.
Oh
But
man,
It was awesome. That first game, it's something I'll never forget. Just even skipping all that fans, I felt bad, but at the same time, I'm like, man, this is pretty cool.
You only get one home opener too,
Yeah.
so I mean that was insane.
Yeah, to say we were there, we weren't there for the first Cardinals, Blues,
Yeah, none of that.
I still probably wouldn't have went.
maybe Battlehawks. We got the Battlehawks.
Yeah, maybe. What about you? Fan experience highlight?
I mean, I guess I would say the first game for sure, man. Just started off early and just stumbled around wherever it came. We just let it just flow. We just enjoyed the moment, went in there, and man, it was a heck of a game. It just sucked that the first goal was an own goal, but
Yeah, I mean it is what it is.
and I think we gave that striker
Enzo.
a lot of grief, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what.
we thought he was going to be our number one enemy.
Yeah.
Since.
Yeah, never heard of him since.
Yeah.
But that's the original red card. That's our first red card. Capetti?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Enzo Capetti.
Yeah. But I just want to say, man, I asked this guy earlier what was his highlight, and he said hanging with the city refs. So he switched it up on us.
Give him a red card. Yeah.
I do like sitting with the city refs. I mean, I enjoy everything you guys do, and man, honestly just cracks me up. Just any
funny.
little thing, direct red card, I'm just laughing and going with it.
Yeah.
Well, he told me, he goes, "You think it's too much?" I'm like, "No, that's what the supporter section's about. You know, wearing all this stuff, goofy stuff. You see,
Being
I have a big
ridiculous.
hat. I
Yeah.
didn't bring it.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah. Well, you wouldn't have fit the headphones on.
But you know, that's what it is. You know, it's some different. You know, you go to any other sporting event. I think maybe WWE was like one where you get a lot of different characters, but you know, I love it. I love the fans in the supporter section, and like you guys said, you guys have built some relationships there, so that's pretty sweet. So
Yeah, we appreciate it. What about you? Main highlights?
Probably my main highlight, meeting the players.
Yeah. And it's like,
Player.
and it's always like a unique way too. Like running
Oh, yeah.
into Leuven at the Cardinals game.
Yeah.
Like that was absurd.
That was absurd. A little bit ridiculous, but
Yeah.
yeah, meeting the players after the game, having them come by, sign some stuff, take pictures.
Yeah. Because I mean,
They're
it's
also humble and
yeah.
nice, and they always make it enjoyable. So
Yeah. It's because it's always unique. Because any other sporting event that I've been to, like we haven't had that much access to players
right,
that come up, sign stuff, and are all about the fans.
yeah,
So that's been fun. I would say mine. I mean, I don't know, like the Keel Watch jersey. That's not part of the season. You know, that was beforehand. But me giving my jersey to Leuven and then running into him at the Cardinals game, then getting it back, and then Steven's like, "You
the
think-
jersey saga,
That's it, bro.
the whole saga.
Yeah, you didn't get the socks with it. I'm like, come on.
Well, he asked for his shorts, but
Yeah, and then Daniel's like, those are mine. But speaking of characters in the crowd, we all have one friend in common, Miggs.
we were gonna mention him.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's there with us, almost every game. So
I love Miggs.
Yeah,
I love
for sure, man.
the dude's
Always a great time.
Yeah.
Always, without a doubt.
that guy. I don't think has had a bad day. He's always if he makes you laugh, he laughs himself. The guy's a class act.
yeah, I mean, how many different outfits has he had this season?
Man.
quite a bit.
The toasted wrap,
The ravioli hat.
Yeah.
He showed up as a cowboy once.
a cowboy, the U.S. stuff,
The
but
Chapolin.
the Chaplin's the newest one.
Lean.
Oh man! Oh, did you guys watch the last episode? So Lindsay Eversmeyer was like, "Ooh, those shorts are a little tight."
Yeah.
It was cold. It was just cold.
It was cold. Yeah, they were like, "Was this taken in the winter matches?" I was like, "Nah, it's middle of summer."
Brother, you can tell he's covered in sweat.
Oh man, for sure.
Yeah, he was getting after it, man. But it's been such a crazy season, absolutely. But man, what else? We were talking about Red Card Records.
Red.
And then
card.
now these guys are getting into it now. They got their own city ref cards.
Oh, yeah.
And then passing it out because you guys, we usually hand you a couple in your crowd. And you
Yeah,
can
we
start
just
talking.
pass them out around the section, and
Every time he walks by, I'm like, Mondo, you got another card?
Oh,
and everybody
yeah.
reaches out, oh, I want one. I'm like, well, you
know.
got to follow him.
Yeah, they're popular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
we
go
love
quick.
those things. Yeah, and it's because I can only fit so many in these pockets, and I don't like taking my wallet or anything. So I just I'm filled. Like each pocket has like a stack of cards.
It was funny. The team posted a picture or something, and you see a bunch of kids in the background, and they're all holding the little city ref cards.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
yeah. Steven's like, are those cards in your pocket? You just happy to see me?
I thought he had Chapolin shorts on.
Oh man! So what is it? This episode drops August 29th. I'm probably gonna miss a couple matches with the kid, but at least you guys will be there for the most part.
Probably be a couple, more than a couple.
Yeah. Way I'm shooting for the stars.
One or two.
Well, you're
Hey, I
just
can't
missing
change
the-
these diapers. I
You're
gotta
just
go.
missing the August 20th game?
Yeah, August
Yeah.
20th. Well,
At
I mean,
least.
probably the next one too. The 30th, I think, against Dallas.
I haven't even looked at the schedule, to be honest with you.
I just know the 20th's the next game. So.
Yeah.
Who do
Well,
they play?
who?
Austin.
Austin on the 20th.
Austin on the 20th?
Yep. Awesome.
So this will be the second time we play them, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Yeah, so
first,
we beat
First
them
time
game.
home,
Yep.
Yeah, so we beat them there
and
for
we're
our
about to beat
first
them
ever
again.
game, and then
Yep.
we'll come here and see, hopefully, repeat.
Yeah, me and Daniel.
Which they've been looking terrible. So we should be all right.
Yeah, well, yeah, we say it all the time, but every time we make a prediction, like when before, like the episode comes out after the game, we've been wrong almost every time.
Have we? I don't know.
Yeah,
I have to look back.
Yeah, we'll look back. All right, so right now this will come out after the Austin game. What's your prediction?
I think we're gonna come out hot. You know, that month rest.
Be healthy.
Yeah.
So
I think 3-1.
3-1. That's what I was going with.
3-1.
I was gonna go 3-0.
All right, that's good.
3-0 on that.
yeah.
Because they're also coming off a break as well.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
That's why I gave
they were
them one.
already cold, and now
I'll
they're
give them
even
one.
coming in
You know
colder.
what? It's going to be the first game. Yeah. So I'd go 2-1.
What was it original? 3-2.
Yeah, but they gave us one for free.
Yeah. Well, I'll take them all for free.
That pass back to Jared Stroud. To
Oh, yeah.
when the keeper.
Get some more passes.
Yeah, I mean it was.
Did you know? I don't know if we can say it, but Santos is coming up with a friendly match, and they hit us up and they want us to referee the match.
Man,
Well, I'm gonna have to get in the gym, bro. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, I told Daniel, he's like, "Can I be a sideline ref?"
Yeah, be the sideline ref.
man, at the rate you guys give out red cards, it's gonna be 1-on-1 out there, keeper against keeper challenge.
How cool was that though? I've never seen that during the All Star. They did the keeper battle or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Seen
yeah. That
That
was
was pretty
insane.
cool.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
insane.
I thought we were gonna see Berkey doing that,
That's what I thought.
and then they're like, "Oh no, it's just the City 2 goalies." I'm like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, but
I want to see.
maybe next year.
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
think Berkey would have been into that though.
Yeah,
That'd
Ju-
been dope.
I wonder if they're worried about getting hurt or something.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, probably.
Why?
On top of that, I'm pretty sure Berkey was like, "What's an All-Star game?"
Yeah.
Being in Europe, we don't have those, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be cool. Like, I mean, Messi's going to automatically be in it next year. So it's
If he's not, yeah, it would be weird.
yeah. So even if he has the worst year of his life, which I'm sure he won't, he'll be in there.
But it's kind of hard to have the worst year whenever, and how many games has he played?
what was it 3?
3 or 4.
3 or 4
games, and he's already
100
their
goals.
leading goal scorer for the year.
Oh,
That's crazy.
man.
He's what, top 5 now?
Already,
in
yeah.
Inter Miami's.
That's in their history, but
Yeah.
he's already their leading goal scorer
Yeah.
for the season.
Yeah. What's funny is like he's
And he
already
could have had
almost on
another
track.
one if he would have took that PK
Yeah.
instead of giving
Yeah.
it away.
I'm glad he
humble.
did though, because Martinez needed that for
He
his
still
confidence.
needs it.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
He ain't been able to score or nothing. So
he's flying economy with the player. I'm like, man, he probably bought that plane.
Oh, for sure.
He just got on the plane, took a pic, and then he went on his private.
bro, he could buy the whole airline.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, it's insane.
Must be nice.
Yeah, but getting back on Berkey, I think. I mean, you guys saw this. Daniel said that he would score a PK on Berkey. Who you take it? What's your money on?
Oh. It's all mind games, though. You know? It's,
Yeah.
Daniel plays some mind games.
I mean, are
And
you
he'd
gonna
look at
walk?
me, he'd be like,
How many shots you
easy.
get?
3.
We said 3, but we'll go with
I
1.
think I can do it in 1.
Yeah, he's confident.
100%.
I told him if I don't make it in 1, I don't know if I can do it.
I mean, are you gonna walk up and
Yeah, what's
stutter
your-
step
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
way?
yeah,
yeah.
And
Dude, if he
take
stutter
off?
steps-
I'm not a stutter stepper.
You're just going to blast it?
No, I mean I picked my side.
Okay.
He probably watches this pod, so don't tell your secrets.
No.
Yeah. I don't want to give it all away right here, okay?
And so
But
what
no,
is it? Give
I
it to
watch
him?
those
And-
guys stutter stepping, like how they do like that big run up and then they just kind of. I'm not into that stuff. I'm
Yeah,
more.
man. You gotta have
classic.
power, like to be able to just stand there and just kick it.
I have power.
We'll see. We'll start with Steven in goal.
I'll take
Little technique.
I'll take Daniel
Little
on that.
technique.
Yeah, we'll warm him up. We'll get Steven in goal first,
Yeah,
and
We're
then
gonna have to go
that'll
out there
warm
and
him up for
practice.
Berkey.
Man, just
Yeah, we'll
don't go down the
practice.
middle. I'll get those all day.
Pull out the tape. No, I think if you have 3, I think you could
You gotta get one.
Yeah. I think you get 1. Yeah.
If you don't, man, you gotta throw away the varsity.
Yeah.
Varsity shirt.
I'm gonna have to. We'll have a little like kumbaya and we'll light it on fire. And we'll never talk about it again. You can't bring it up anymore.
Yeah, even if I probably still will, but it'll just be edited out.
Yeah, we'll just cut it from every episode.
Oh,
Bro, some kids were trying to fight me.
Really?
They wouldn't believe me the
no,
other day.
you try to fight the kids.
No,
Oh,
they were
wow.
trying to fight me. I was speaking facts.
Dude, we were sitting there minding our own business, and then they go,
They walked by and he's just like,
"Varsity Dan,
you ain't play varsity.
you ain't play. You play JV."
I'm like, It's getting disrespected over here.
I know.
These
It's like, man,
kids these
Bunch of
days.
12-year-olds.
Yeah, I know.
But did you give him a red?
No, man, I was flabbergasted. But then when they came back, I went and confronted them.
Yeah, he did. He did. What was funny is the video got cut short, but you see at the end there, he's like reaching in his pocket like this, trying to get it out.
That was in my red card.
He was about to take off the belt. Boy. Oh man, but yeah, it's been a fun season, man. I'm glad we got to we get to hang out with you almost every game, basically.
Sure.
When you sit by us or stand by us.
Well, you guys are there like 3 hours before the game.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about the game. Where you at? You on your way? I'm
We 3 beers deep. That game. I think it is getting to, I want to branch out and go to different areas, but when we get there, it's like, let's just go back to our spot. It's just hard.
It's a good place to spectate the actual match.
Yeah.
And then also, be involved in all the other stuff.
Yeah, because honestly, like when I'm in there, like chanting and stuff, I usually take long breaks and I just want to focus on the game. Like I don't chant the whole time because I actually want to see the game. But it is what it is.
Then the South End would be better off for you.
Yeah, some games, I guess.
So have you guys sat on the South End?
Yeah, have you sat in those seats?
Yeah. I think maybe twice.
Now, have you actually sat in the seats?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not at all. I
was
think
gonna
that 15-minute halftime, I was getting beer. So
Okay.
came back and it was already game time.
So you stand at those seats over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
everybody's
good.
standing in our section. It's the chanting. It's different. Like
Right.
they're more quiet, and it seems like they're more into the game.
Mondo found out
For what?
sitting away from the supporter section and using the language you were using.
Our buddy Elliot's the same way. He's like, I belong in the jungle, and I'm like, well, there's a lot of little kids over there.
Yeah. It's tough because we were there in the support section the entire time, and then we met up with Ezra, and then we ran into Bartlett, and then we went down, and then obviously you're used to sitting in the supporter, so I'm just like, you're garbage, blah 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 blah, and then the mom's like, hey, you say whatever you want, just don't use that language.
We ran into Hector and Mayor Mike.
Yep.
So we were out there and.
Yeah, I took my wife twice. Both times we went, and I'm like, well, you get to sit down this time, and everybody stood up, and she's like, well, so much for sitting down, and I'm like, sorry, I didn't know they had the whole stadium.
Yeah, he knew.
Oh, yeah. First,
It's the only way you can get her to the game.
Sorry, Anna.
Oh,
Which actually, I was kind of glad we stood because, man, those seats were tight.
Yeah, they
oh yeah.
Talking about elbow to elbow.
We got to fill out the little customer service thing.
Yeah,
at the end of
honestly,
the
I
game
might
then.
just use both tickets just for me for one. Give me some space, that whole row some space.
Yeah, but it was fun. Have we? We haven't sat over there, have we?
No.
No, we
we were
walked
just
over
on
there.
that sideline.
Yeah, we walked over there because we start to walk around a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially that Medica game. We're like, let's go walk around. I'm not
Yep.
staying here for this.
Yeah, after like 3, it was like, all right.
Yeah, let's go.
We probably ain't coming back.
Yeah, but that pretty much wraps up, the episode. Thanks for coming on. Looking forward to many more games.
No, yeah, anytime.
I'm pretty sure there'll be way more highlights too. Got a lot more soccer to play. So
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Well, no,
Yeah.
thank you guys.
Thank you, boys.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Excited for the season, excited for whatever you guys got going on for the
Yeah.
community and everything, and just keep it up.
Yep.
and you can buy some more City Ref beer.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We grabbed the case yesterday.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and I only brought like 6 today, and they were gone like before the pod.
Yeah. Should have brought more.
They're going quick. They're
Got the
going
last
quick.
one.
Right.
Yeah, but all right. Till next time, boys. We appreciate it.